Did you know that over 65 million Indians live in slums? In Mumbai's Dharavi, nearly 1 million people are packed into just 2.1 square kilometers, making it one of the most densely populated areas on earth. When the world looks at India's urban poor, they see narrow alleys, overcrowded homes, open sewage, and a lack of sanitation. It's a story often told in Western media, one that paints India as a country struggling with poverty. But what if I told you this is about to change? What if Dharavi, once a global symbol of urban poverty, could become India's biggest urban success story? Quiz time. What percent of slum dwellers in India lack access to proper toilets? Your options are A. 30%, B. 50%, or C. 70%. I'll give you the answer at the end of this segment. Slums are more than just informal settlements. They are realities for millions of people shaped by economic challenges and rapid urbanization. Sanitation is a major issue. The lack of proper toilets affects millions of slum dwellers, leading to poor health conditions and environmental hazards. Economically, Dharavi generates an estimated $1 billion through its informal economy, while Mumbai's overall GDP stands at $400 billion. Living conditions are harsh, with entire families living in one-room shanties and limited access to healthcare and education. The global narrative often uses India's slums as poverty porn, reinforcing an outdated image of India's economic struggles. And the answer to our quiz? The correct option is B, 50%. Half of India's slum population faces sanitation challenges, which highlights the urgency of planned urban development projects like Dharavi's transformation. But here's what they don't show you. Dharavi isn't just a slum. It's a thriving ecosystem of entrepreneurs, craftsmen, and small businesses that sustain not just its residents, but also parts of Mumbai's economy. And now, a major transformation is on the horizon. For years, urban redevelopment projects have promised change but often fallen short. Dharavi, however, is about to undergo a $2.5 billion transformation led by the Adani Group in partnership with the Maharashtra government. This plan aims to construct modern housing with better sanitation and infrastructure. It will develop commercial spaces to formalize and expand Dharavi's business network. Transport connectivity will be improved, integrating Dharavi into Mumbai's urban grid. But will this ambitious plan actually work, or is it just an unfulfilled promise? That's the biggest question, and history might just have the answer. If you think turning a struggling urban space into modern thriving city zone is impossible, look at what happened in Ahmedabad. The Sabarmati Riverfront was once a polluted wasteland plagued by illegal settlements and waste dumping. Today, it stands as one of India's most successful urban redevelopment projects. It now has lush green parks, cycling paths, and a rejuvenated river ecosystem. Business hubs and tourism growth have attracted investments and new opportunities. Improved living standards for relocated families have provided better housing and infrastructure. But if Ahmedabad could do it, why not Mumbai? The Dharavi redevelopment project has a roadmap to success, but it must execute it correctly. Dharavi's transformation isn't just about one city, it's the beginning for slum redevelopment across India. If executed well, Dharavi could become a model for integrating informal settlements into modern urban planning. The economic impact would be massive. More jobs, increased tourism, and improved infrastructure, all key drivers for India's growing urban economy. Most importantly, it could shift the global perception of India's urban landscape. Instead of being portrayed as a problem, Dharavi could become a case study in successful urban renewal that other developing countries can follow. For years, the world has seen India's slums as a sign of failure. But what if they became a symbol of transformation instead? What if the largest slum in Asia became an urban marvel, proving that redevelopment doesn't mean displacement but progress? Do you believe Dharavi can become India's next success story? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like, share and subscribe for more untold stories of India's rise. If you enjoy our content and want to support independent storytelling, consider joining our Buy Me a Tea membership for just 29 rupees a month. Your support helps us bring more insightful stories that challenge narratives and showcase India's progress. Let's reshape the narrative one story at a time.